Meet the alleged face of Minnesota voter fraud, the specter that prompted Republicans to put on the ballot last year an unsuccessful constitutional amendment that would have made voting more difficult. This is 86-year-old Margaret Schneider, who lives at 409 West Myrtle Street in St. Peter, Minnesota. She suffers from Parkinson's disease and dementia.
If I can remember correctly, we've always voted at the Armory, and that's about 3 miles away from us. And I knew I wouldn't get there, so I wrote an absentee ballot, they tell me.
2 weeks ago, the Nicollet County Attorney's Office told Schneider that she had committed voter fraud and could face prosecution under state law.
The deputy told my daughter that after my name up there, they had an AB, which means absentee ballot, and she should have stopped me from voting. But she did not, and I voted again. And I didn't realize it was the same one I had put the absentee ballot in for. I have a very poor memory. If you come in about a week or two, I probably wouldn't even know you. And old age is getting there. You know, when you're 86, you can't remember a lot of stuff.
Like many senior citizens, Schneider does recall distant memories, like the first job she ever got in St. Peter.
So I was sitting there and having the coffee, and the boss comes and sat by me, and he says, "You look like you're looking for a job." And I says, "I am." And he says, "What have you done?" And I told him a cook and a waitress. He says, "Well, when can you start?"
But current events and facts often prove elusive.
My oldest boy is retired, but he does work part-time for the trailer company. And my middle boy works for, what do you call it? Come on, Margaret, you can think of it. Jeez, I can't think of the name of it right now.
Like many Minnesotans, Schneider believes it's her duty to vote every 4 years.
I always have. I want to vote so I can complain if they don't do what I want them to do. I vote for the people that come and visit with me at my door. If they come and visit me at my door, they're going to get my vote.
She voted to re-elect President Obama. Ironically, she also voted in favor of the voter ID amendment and the marriage amendment supported by conservatives last November. Schneider now faces a felony charge with a court hearing scheduled for the morning of April 2nd. The Uptake asked her whether the charge was warranted.
Well, I think they should forget it because the clerk up there had an AB after my name, and she still let me vote. Don't you think that was partly her fault? Because I just go up there and I talked to the clerk when I voted for the president this last time, and she says, "Your name is Margaret Schneider?" And I says, "Yes, it is. Will you sign this paper?" And I did, and I went and voted. And that was all there was. Well, I think they ought to be able to tell people that they voted absentee when they forget.
The charge and resulting media attention has weighed heavily on Schneider, who is easily stressed and uses a walker to get around her small apartment.
I went to church Sunday, and I also went to play cards up at the senior center Friday, and they made a card out for me and told me that they were praying for me. And in church, they had a prayer for me also. I just wish it was over with. I really, really do. I wish they'd drop it, because I don't think it should be such a problem. I made a mistake.